Welcome to the Scoop with Dukes. I'm your host, Philip Dukes, aka Dukes the Scoop. Make sure you check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Dukes the Scoop. And please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you have not already become a member of the channel, go to the description where you can become a member. And also, when you look in the description, you'll see a link for International Voice, where you can buy the finest of Christian based sweatshirts, clothing, uh, phone cases, coffee mugs. So make sure you check out International Voice. All right, this is another scoop with Dukes, a Colorado slash Browns scoop. And basically, it's a Shedeur scoop. And the scoop is Shedeur will get the start against the San Francisco 49ers. I was just on the morning run with Uncle Neely and Big Dog Chico over on the pregame network when the news broke. And I thought somebody had it wrong. And I'm just going to be honest. Judging off the optics and how things have gone, well, let me back this up. The most important caveat to Shedeur getting the start this week is the fact that Dylan Gabriel has cleared concussion protocol and Shedeur is still starting. That's kind of what had me like, okay, maybe they rocking with him a little bit. As far as we can remember, you can see some of my other videos. It's like, are the Browns even rocking with the kid? You see the team is, you see the guys around are, but are they? Are they willing to be patient? We saw Dylan Gabriel get to go 1-4, right? Will Shedeur be given that same type of leeway? I mean, and when I think about it, they always say, well, Shadeur's a fifth round pick. I mean, it ain't like Dylan Gabriel was the number 2 overall pick. He was just a third rounder. These guys are 2 rounds apart. But when you talk about money and financial obligation, there's not a ton of difference from where Dylan Gabriel was drafted and where Shedeur Sanders was drafted. But when you look at impact to the organization, how much money Shedeur brought in eyeballs as well as jersey sales, I don't think it's even close. So I would venture to say that you had more to lose by not playing Shedeur than you had to gain by playing Dylan Gabriel when you talk about capital. But with that being said, it seems as if when you look at all of the optics and from day one, we just talked about this, everything that since Shedeur was drafted by the Browns, and now you go back and you look at it. So Andrew Berry, right? Andrew Berry, the GM of the Browns, when Shedeur was drafted, it looked like he wasn't pleased. And then when Shedeur had the good game where he's talking to Andrew Berry, it looked like he wasn't paying as much attention to Shedeur, than the preseason. But footage comes out of Andrew Berry going to congratulate Shedeur in the locker room. Okay, like I'm a fair person. You got to be fair when it's fair. I dropped a video about Kevin Stefanski with Shedeur after the game and barely mentioning him. And there's a video. Shout out to my man Paisley Jones. He sent me a video of the Dolphins, Dylan Gabriel's win over the Dolphins. And in the post-game speech, Dylan Gabriel wasn't mentioned. Now, so I'm just being fair. Look, y'all, I'm calling a spade, okay? Now we look at Shedeur getting the start and nod over Dylan Gabriel, and Dylan Gabriel actually clearing concussion protocol. You could have bet me $1,000,000. I wouldn't have predicted that's how it would have went. But so I think Adam Schefter reported it first, if I'm not mistaken. Well, actually, it came from a press conference. So let's do this. Let's go look at a couple of clips from Kevin Stefanski as he announces um, Shedeur Sanders starting, and I think he had a little more to say about his performance and how he can get ready for next week. So let's go pull that up right quick. All right, let's go here. All right, let's go.
number one job of quarterback is to win. So excited to get that first win under. Shedeur will start this week. Shedeur will start this week. Obviously, you know, number one job of quarterback is to win. So excited to get that first win under his belt. And then next thing is improvement. And that's what young players do. Certainly young quarterbacks do. You get one game better, and that's just from working at it. So that'll be our focus.
I'm not mad at that. It was clear. It was decisive. It looks like he slept on it. It looks like somebody may have said something to him. Maybe he polled the players. Maybe they reviewed the film. But whatever it was, during their evaluation, he was not willing to say Shedeur was the starter yesterday, immediately after the game. I think that's fair for him to be able to take 24 hours and say, okay, Shedeur is the starter. Once you review it, because emotions were high yesterday, right? You first Cleveland Browns starter to get a win in their first start since Eric Zaire way back in '95. I remember when Zaire was at the University of Georgia. That was a long time ago. 30 years. 30 years. Something that hasn't happened in 30 years. So, and it's not even just about how long it's taking to happen, because some teams probably would have similar records when it comes to first time quarterbacks. But the difference is how many quarterbacks got an opportunity to start. That's the difference. So yeah, a huge landmark. And so let's go to his other clip. Let's go. Cleveland Browns. This is being shared on their Twitter. Dylan Sampson, Malik Collins. That's him. That's Kevin Stefanski talking about Myles Garrett. Boom. Okay, let's hear
You're always
this.
going to, uh, well, obviously, first start for any young quarterback, you're always going to uh, make sure that the operation is how you want it. And I thought by and large was good. There's things that we can clean up, and obviously that goes on all of us. That's coaches, that's the players, the quarterback, where we can clean up some of our operation. But I thought communication was really good throughout the day with him. And then, like you mentioned, the big plays down the field. Obviously, that first one. To IB was very high degree of difficulty with that play. Are there things that he can do better? Absolutely. We've already talked about that with him. He has the mentality that he will, make the adjustments to the speed of the game, make the adjustments to what people are giving us to make those improvements. Well,
Well, you heard it from Stefanski himself. You got a tough 49ers team, a 7-4 team. The defensive coordinator was the head coach of the New York Jets. Well respected defensive coordinator. They've got Matt. I think they've got Brock Purdy back now. A team that has an 85 or 88% chance of making the playoffs right now. So this is a playoff team. This is going to be a completely different challenge than what you saw against the Raiders. But do I think that Shedeur is up for the challenge? Absolutely. And also, this is an opportunity for him to kind of fix. You better believe the 49ers are looking at the pressures that the Ravens sent. So they're going to blitz them, right? Um, they are going to speed the game up. And this is an opportunity for Shedeur to learn. And this is an opportunity to also show what he's learned. If you're a Shedeur fan, if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, you have to be excited for the opportunity for Shedeur. Now it's all about Shedeur taking advantage. If he continues on the path that he's on, giving glory to God, making sure that he's on time, making sure that he's first, making sure that the stuff that he always does. If Shedeur just continues to be Shedeur, I'm positive that he'll be successful. So it's an exciting time if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, even with the record how it is. You get a chance to find out, do you have your quarterback of the future? And I think the answer is absolutely. Regardless of the result of this game, I think you do have your quarterback of the future. Now you just need to build around him. All right. That's a quick one, man. Just want to get on there and talk about Shedeur starting. And shoot, man, we'll be back tomorrow. All right. All right. See you soon.